Welcome back to my YouTube channel Rare Coin Update. Today we are diving deep into one of the most surprising discoveries in South African numismatics, the 1999 South Africa R1 coin, which is now claimed to be worth a shocking $127 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin you might have once seen as ordinary could actually be one of the most valuable treasures in the world. So, stay with me until the end, because today's video will not only open your eyes to the hidden value of this rare coin, but also teach you how to identify if you have one in your own collection. Now let's begin by talking about the origin of the 1999 South Africa R1 coin. This coin was minted during a significant time when South Africa's currency design reflected the country's pride and wildlife heritage. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of the springbok antelope, one of South Africa's most iconic symbols, and the word South Africa, written in both English and Afrikaans. The reverse displays the bold R1 denomination, and depending on the mint, it might also carry small variations in font size, spacing, or even edge patterns that can dramatically affect its value in the collector's market. But why is this coin being valued at $127 million today? The reason lies in its extreme rarity and minting anomalies. Experts and collectors have reported that only a few coins from a 1999 batch were produced with unique metal compositions and striking errors. Some coins display double die obverse, while others have off-center strikes or planchet defects. These rare features turn a normal coin into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that collectors would pay enormous amounts for. Now imagine this a small silver-colored coin that once bought you a soft drink, now being auctioned for millions of dollars. That's the magic of numismatics. What makes the 1999 R1 coin so special is not just its design, but its limited survival rate. Over the years, many of these coins were circulated, scratched, or melted, leaving only a handful in pristine condition. A perfectly preserved coin, graded by professional services like PeaceGS or NGC, can multiply in value several times over in international auctions. We've seen collectors competing fiercely for such rare South African coins. Some experts compare the 1999 R1's rarity to that of early Mandela commemorative coins, which also skyrocketed in value after their release. But the 1999 coin stands apart because it wasn't made to be collectible, it was a circulation coin, meaning its rarity was discovered later, making it a hidden treasure. Now let's talk about the design details collectors are looking for. The springbok on the obverse should be crisp, with fine detailing on the horns and legs. The fields, that is, the flat surfaces of the coin, should be mirror-like in high-grade versions. The date, 1999, should be cleanly struck, with no doubling or fading. If you notice any irregularity, such as an extra line or blurry number, that could indicate a minting error, increasing its worth exponentially. The edges of the coin also play an important role. Some collectors have reported finding reeded edge variations, slightly different grooves, or depths that set their coins apart. Even a slight difference in the alignment between the obverse and reverse can change its grading category from normal circulation to mint error, turning a $1 coin into a rare collectible worth thousands or even millions. Let's go a bit deeper into what makes such coins reach astronomical values. The numismatic value of any coin depends on four major factors: rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. The 1999 R1 checks all these boxes. Its mintage numbers were already limited, but finding one in uncirculated or proof-like condition is nearly impossible today. Combine that with the increasing global demand for South African coins, and you get a perfect recipe for massive value appreciation. Now, let's talk about the metal composition. The 1999 R1 coin was made primarily of nickel-plated copper, giving it its silvery shine. However, reports indicate that a few test strikes may have been produced on different planchets, possibly intended for other denominations. These wrong planchet errors are among the rarest finds in the world of coin collecting, and they are exactly the kind that fetch millions at international auctions. Imagine holding a coin that was never meant to exist in the form it did. That's exactly what makes the $127 million figure possible. Collectors are not just buying metal. They're buying history, rarity, and the story behind it. Now, if you're wondering how to identify whether your 1999 1 Rand coin could be one of these ultra-rare pieces, here's what to look for. Examine the date closely. If the numbers appear slightly misaligned or doubled, you may have a die error. Look at the springbok design. Check for details like extra lines on the horns or missing parts of the animal's legs. Observe the edges. Smooth or lightly reeded edges might indicate a minting variation. Check the weight. A normal coin weighs around 5 grams, but rare planchet errors can vary slightly in weight. Inspect the metal color. If your coin seems to have a slightly goldish tone instead of silver, that could be a wrong metal strike. That it's also essential to get your coin authenticated by a reputable grading service. If certified as genuine and rare, its value could reach extraordinary heights. Now let's take a look at real-world collector interest. In recent years, South African coins have gained attention in global markets. The demand for unique variants has risen among European, American, and Asian collectors. Coins like the 1 Rand from 1999, when presented with verified error patterns, have seen bids reach beyond imagination. While $127 million might seem like a huge number, the symbolic value attached to the coin's rarity, national heritage, and collector passion makes such valuations possible in niche circles. Imagine the thrill of discovering such a coin in your drawer or old jar of change. Many South Africans have recently started checking their old coins after news spread about rare variants reaching millions in auctions. This new wave of treasure hunting has revived interest in numismatics across the country. If you want to increase your chances of finding valuable coins, here's some advice. Never ignore older coins. Even ones that seem common might have a small variation that makes them rare. Use a magnifying glass to check every detail. Keep your coins in protective cases or coin flips to prevent damage. Always research before selling. Some collectors have sold coins for a few dollars, only to discover later that their coins were worth thousands. Every coin tells a story. The 1999 1 Rand coin is a silent witness to South Africa's economic evolution and the country's artistry in coinage. Its hidden variations remind us that true value often lies where we least expect it. Before we close, think about this: coins are more than currency. They're fragments of time, capturing a moment in history. A simple 1 Rand coin from 1999, carrying the spirit of the springbok, could now be a multi-million-dollar masterpiece admired by collectors worldwide. So, check your old coin jars, your grandparents' collections, or even your pockets. Who knows, you might be holding the next $127 million treasure without even realizing it. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins like this one, make sure to stay tuned for more videos here on Rare Coin Update. Every week, we uncover hidden gems from around the world that could change your life forever. Stay curious, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth millions.